Hey guys, Ethan here from Mitten Equipment. I want to talk today about what I think is the best half-ton towable trailer on the market. This is my H&H speed loader trailer. This is a 20-foot deck, 10,000 pound version. This trailer is also available as a 14,000 pound capacity and a 24-foot deck. So there are different variations, but for a half-ton truck, most of these pickups are going to be capped right around that 10,000 pound mark. The trailer weighs 2,000 pounds, so that gives the trailer about an 8,000 pound payload capacity. But this trailer for me serves quite a few purposes. I use it as a car hauler, an equipment trailer, and a deck over. The way that you do that really is that this is a tilt deck trailer. It's hydraulic, car hauler, equipment trailer, kind of the same thing. But to be able to use this as a deck over is super valuable to me. The fenders come right off of the trailer. There's a latch here and there's a latch on the other side, and then with the handles you can pull that fender right off, and the tires sit maybe an inch higher than the deck, so it makes it incredibly easy to load pallets wherever you'd like to on this trailer. And this trailer is about a year old at this point. I bought it about this time last year, and I did run it all winter, so you'll see that some of the steel components do have some surface rust starting on them. I try to hose it off after I run it in the winter, but steel will rust no matter what. What makes this aluminum trailer special is that you have steel reinforcement at all of the stress points on the trailer. Like you'll see where it pivots right here, that's steel. Where the leaf springs are mounted, there's all steel in here, as well as a bunch of steel reinforcement for the jack leg as well as the hydraulic cylinder. So that's typically where you'll see an aluminum trailer fail, is if you look at one with ramps that's been used. The point where the ramps are, you'll see that that's will stress crack over time. But really there's no place for the aluminum to be stressed on this trailer, at least that I've found yet. So a couple modifications I've made to the trailer. I've added these stake pocket D-rings. These are super nice for hauling equipment because I use heavy ratchet straps. I don't use chains. These are the only stake pocket D-rings I could find that were built reasonably well. I believe this is 3/16 steel all throughout, and then a 1/2-inch D-ring. These are made by NTK Fabworks in North Carolina, I believe, possibly South Carolina. But they've been a great asset to the trailer and being able to tie things down effectively. One of the weird things you'll see about the trailer is that the height of the stake pockets is a little bit different from any standard. So these stake pocket D-rings are drilled for, the standard height of the D-rings, or they're drilled for the standard height of the stake pockets. But these stake pockets are kind of like an in-between size, and it hasn't caused any issues in using the D-rings. Now the other thing I have added is this toolbox here. The dealer actually added it per my request. This box is standard. It has the battery in here and the hydraulic pump, your controller, all that stuff. But this is an additional cost to get the matching toolbox. You can see this toolbox is just huge. So I keep all of my tie downs in here, which is great because if you need to use a different vehicle, all the tie downs are still with the trailer. So you can use a different vehicle. You don't have to worry about carrying all this stuff in your pickup truck, as well as this adds some additional tongue weight to the trailer, so it helps it tow empty a lot nicer. Now, something that you should be conscious of as a half-ton truck owner is the amount of tongue weight that you put on the truck itself. My truck in specific has only about 1,000 pounds of payload capacity. So you'll see that the axles on this trailer are spaced a fair amount to the front of the trailer. You know, you have almost an even split of deck space front and back. So what that's going to do is, as you load cargo, it's going to allow you to prevent having too much tongue weight. You know, a traditional trailer that's not a tilt deck, the axles are spaced further back, so you're going to have a lot more tongue weight, you know, without really being able to do too much about it if you need to maximize the cargo space. What I have is a WaySafe hitch, has a built-in scale. So you can see that the trailer already has about 250 to 300 pounds of tongue weight, just as it sets empty because of the hydraulics that are in here and all the straps. But you can get one of those WaySafe hitches from mittenequipment.store. We have a few of those in stock currently. I'd highly recommend them to anyone towing with a half ton, especially in my situation. I'm hauling different equipment all the time, so I kind of know what the truck likes for tongue weight, and then as the equipment is being loaded, you can space it properly on the trailer so that it will tow nicer. But it's just nice to be able to take out some of those variables. The other thing I have added to this trailer, we'll tilt it up here a second. The other thing I've added is this spare tire. I built a custom mount for this trailer specifically to meet the 14-inch on-center spacing of the aluminum seat channel. I just wanted a spare tire mount that would be out of sight and out of mind. As you can see, the spare tire is tucked just about the same height as the bottom of the frame rail of the trailer, so there's really no potential for the tire to get drug or really torn off of the trailer. It's up so high, but this also gives us an opportunity to see the steel pivot points. The entire front of the deck support here is built heavier than the rest of the spacing, so you'll see it kind of spreads the load of that hydraulic cylinder out, as well as this C-channel piece right here is thicker than the rest of them. That's why the spare tire is moved back to where it is. But I also mounted it as close as I could to the other side so that if I did need to take it off, I should be able to just loosen the nuts below it and have it fall on the ground without having to crawl under the trailer. But here's a look at the everything that's in this box. You have your battery. The battery does trickle charge off the truck. And then you have your hydraulics here. Even when I have to tilt this trailer quite a lot, because it trickle charges off the truck, I've really never had any issues with needing to charge this battery or anything like that. The other thing I was going to mention is that this trailer does have brakes on both axles, which is very nice, you know, especially towing with a half ton. If you're going to be moving a lot of weight, to have brakes on both axles is very nice. I like these steps that are on here because they have the lights. You know, it's kind of required on the trailer to have the marker lights toward the outside, but these make excellent steps to get on and off of the trailer. The one in the back has the license plate on it. I think the license plate mount is not very good. The plastic holes that are on it, they're too narrow for the license plate, so it kind of gets all like stretched and weird. That's really like my only complaint, is that they should improve the mount for the license plate. And you can see I've kind of bent mine on occasion, but also I have stepped on the light for that, so that could be improved. The lighting for the back of the trailer is recessed so that it doesn't really have any chance of damage. You can back the trailer into something and the lights still have a 1/4 inch of space there, so that can't really be damaged. So that's really all I've got off the top of my head on this trailer here, guys. But in my opinion, it's one of the nicest trailers that you can get for your half-ton truck if you're moving your tractor. Maybe you have a Jeep or some other four-wheel drive vehicle that you'd like to transport. This is a great trailer. It serves so many purposes for me, and it's been a great investment. But that being said, this is an expensive trailer. At least I thought it was a expensive trailer. I paid about $10,600 out the door here in Michigan for this trailer, and that included the additional toolbox as well as the spare tire. H&H does offer a spare tire mount that would fit along the stake pockets right there, but I personally didn't like it. I thought the spare tire would stick out too far and it would get in the way of loading pallets as well as strapping things down. So $10,600 out the door is what I paid for it, including sales tax in Michigan. But if this trailer was stolen, I would buy it again tomorrow. So that's really my opinion about this trailer, guys. It's been an absolutely amazing trailer. I get more compliments on it than anything else, really. But if you're in the market for a trailer for your half-ton or even a 3/4 ton, this is a great trailer. They make a couple different versions, and I bought this from USA Trailer in Edmore, Michigan. So you should be able to find these trailers around your area. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's kind of just my opinion on how the trailer served me, but I'll see you in the next video.